Hi, Daria.
Hey.
So this week's cover is on Viacom.
Yes.
Viacom brought you such great shows as Daria, South Park, Beavis and Butthead. But recently they haven't been doing so well.
I guess not. I don't think this is working out.
Tricked you. It's not actually Daria. Yeah, we just wanted to portray them as like sad losers a little bit because Viacom really hasn't had any hit shows since 2009 when they launched Jersey Shore.
Yeah. So we picked like all pretty much the most iconic characters from the 90s. And then you actually created all these papier-mâché characters.
I did with a lot of help from my team.
Yeah. So for the cover we have Beavis and Butthead, and they're sort of in like this grim alley. It looks kind of like Skid Row. And then you have this kind of like hand-drawn type, which kind of riffs on their logo, which is kind of like hand-drawn and messy.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, their useful style that they're going after now.
The story goes into how like Viacom and a lot of other companies are just like really struggling to keep like kind of young people's attention because they're all like always distracted, especially cable TV doesn't quite have the power it once had. So that was pretty much our domestic cover. For our international cover, we did something completely different.
Yes.
A bit more serious, which is Greece. So we pretty much went with like the simplest possible approach. We avoided like all Greek imagery, all Greek tropes, and just pretty much did it with typography. One of the ideas in the piece is that like the rest of Europe kind of hates Greece right now. Like they all aren't interested in saving it. You know, a lot of them have expressed the desire to just kind of let it go.
Yeah.
And so the cover just kind of gets in the idea of like you see all these countries just represented by their names kind of running away from Greece. So in the rest of the feature well we have two other features. One is about the mob in Antwerp, which is sort of like a classic kind of capery story that we sometimes do. The other feature sort of explores this class for police officers taught by this ex-cop, which goes into like sort of how to handle, you know, the current state of policing, which is obviously in a bit of disarray.
It's a great issue.